We love investing in shambas and we love saving in Saccos. Question is, should we be buying land from Saccos? Hi, this is Stanley from Genesis Sacco, where we talk about careers, entrepreneurship, money, and everything and anything in between to grow us and to grow yourselves. So today I'm going to talk about something that has come up in my trainings for a long time, and I want to address it today. It's also something that is coming out of something that happened to my friend, and I'm going to share that story with you in a minute. So should we be buying land from our Saccos? So this is what happens in many instances. So a Sacco buys a big parcel of land, subdivides it into several pieces, and then sells the pieces to members at what they allege or what they say are discounted prices. So let me share the story of my friend so that you understand where this is coming from. So a couple of years ago, a friend of mine bought some land from the Sacco for about 300,000 shillings and paid it off, pole over a period of, I think it was 2 years. She decided to borrow a loan from the Sacco, from that same Sacco, and she wanted to borrow 300,000 shillings. And lo and behold, she had a property that she bought from them for 300,000 shillings, so she assumed that the land would be, would work as security because it was of that value. So she approaches the Sacco, and guess what they say? They say, unfortunately, the value of the land that you have or you're presenting is not yet worth 300,000 shillings. It is only worth 250,000 shillings. My friend, she almost fainted. This land she had bought from them for 300,000 was not yet worth 300,000 shillings. And that's what I want you guys to be watching out for if you're going to buy land from your Sacco. Yes, they may give you the additional advantage of giving you a loan to buy that land, but the big question is, who has set the prices for those pieces of land that you are buying? That's the big one. And it comes from a very interesting distinction that there's a difference between value and price. Value is what you get, but price is what you pay. Who has said that the value of the land is worth what the Sacco is saying? You have to find out so that you're not paying for something over and above what it is worth. For example, for my friend, she bought land that was overvalued, which means that she's had to wait for a long time for that land to even get to 300,000, for even that land to just break even. So the question for you is, how do you know the value? How do you know the true value of a piece of land that your Sacco is selling to you? Number one, use valuers. What is a valuer? A valuer is a professional, a trained professional whose work is to go and examine and detail in a report what is the true value of a piece of land in a specific area. So these professionals are absolutely valuable when you're investing in property, and it's something I think everyone who calls themselves a property investor should actually have the number of a valuer that they use on a regular basis. Yes, you have to pay them a small fee. But in my mind, that fee is worth it. It's worth it. It's better than you being, buying a property that is overvalued. So use a valuer. The second way you can assess the value of a land is a bit more, kienyeji, and basically it involves you going around to the neighborhood in that area where you want to buy a land and asking the local people there how much land is worth in the area. Don't go with your Sacco representative. Go on your own. Go ask people around. Pretend you're just walking around in the neighborhood and you're curious. What are property prices in this area worth? And if you ask about 5 to 10 people, you're gonna get a rough estimate of what that value, or rather what the land is valued at in that area, or what people are willing to pay for land in that area. And this will really save you, because if you don't want to spend too much time waiting for your property to appreciate in value. You don't want to spend years and years for the land to appreciate in value just so that it matches how much you bought for it. That will waste so much of your time as an investor, and it will mean that there are some years where your land just didn't earn any value as it was trying to reach to the amount of money that you paid for it. So that's it from us today at Genesis Arc. Remember, this is Stanley. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Always ask if you have any additional questions. If you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, ask on the comment section. We are very happy to answer and reach out to you. Soon we'll be adding a phone number where you can either WhatsApp or call us so that you can reach out to us directly if you want to learn more about what Genesis Arc is doing and how it can benefit you. Thank you and see you next time.